One of the popular things in all the studies that come out these days is trying to gauge the amount of mental health issues that people have since COVID. It's generally accepted. Lots of studies show some evidence that people are much more stressed out and anxious and worried about things like pandemics and all sorts of social problems than they were before. And maybe there's something to it. We do seem to be a very anxious and stressed out society. And on top of things like COVID, we've got wars going on, threats of nuclear war going. We've got inflation and stock market going down. People are worried about their money. And it does lead to a lot of stress and anxiety in all of us. But when I think about this, I always think about that story of Martha and Mary in the gospel. And Martha was anxious and worried about many things, and Jesus said, Mary has chosen the better part. She's here listening to me. And I think that's a little bit of a key about how we ought to deal with all this anxiety and stress that is all around us. Be a little bit more like Mary, listening at the feet of Jesus. So one helpful thing is always to pick up one of the Psalms and read through the Psalms. Most of the Psalms are about somebody who's under tremendous pressure or persecution or is about to be defeated and calls out to God to be delivered from the evil. Now, those Psalms are written by people who were facing anxious and stressful situations. And they can give us a lot of peace because we put our trust in the Lord. And the second thing is, like Mary in that story, focus on Jesus. Go before the Blessed Sacrament. Spend time there, and you'll find that you'll have that peace of soul. And all those problems in the world that you can't do anything about, the things you can't control, it'll take the edge off them because you'll put your trust in Jesus.